in a relationship or in a marriage, in a union? Who's the prize?
The
Why-
family.
Yeah.
No. Between a man and a woman, family matters. I always keep saying. I'm gonna come to. Yeah, I have a question on that too. But who do you think is the prize between a man and
See
a
how
woman?
they went
No, this
south
is-
with that answer? Like,
But-
who's surprised?
Yeah.
This is
Family.
the thing, but I mean, like to me, to
Yeah.
me, it's just like nobody is the price. You both the price because, example, sometimes people forget that is the man who creates the baby too. It's also the man and the woman. The man's gonna
Give the sperm.
exactly to the woman, but the
Seeds.
woman is gonna
No.
be the one who's gonna take care of it in the belly, you know.
Yeah, hold it.
But like you were saying, guys, the man will still be the protector. Example,
And a
like
provider.
exactly the protector and the provider. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying is that example, like if the woman cannot do something because she's pregnant of your baby, the man's gonna be like, oh baby, don't like I'm gonna take care of you, you know. But nobody is the prize though. Like both of you are the prize because sometimes people forget that in relationship, like when it comes to a man and a woman, you the same person because you guys
Yeah.
you work on the same
Goals,
Like a
you're-
team.
You're yeah.
exactly.
I feel like as a team,
Yeah.
like it's a team's game.
exactly.
Without the team, you're not winning at the end of the
Exactly.
day. So I don't think there's I feel like at some point you could say like, oh, at that moment of life, he was the whole price. At that bit of life, she was the whole price.
Exactly, that's
While the pregnancy was going on, wow, my woman, she was strong. I want to hear my man say that. And I'll be like, oh my God, my king, you know? Like I feel like that's what a relationship is all about. It's like you think you have the price and your man think he has the price.
exactly that's it. That's so too.
And I feel like if it's not, there's gonna be a lack. There's gonna be like either the guy committed is not gonna be fully committed because he doesn't think he has the price. He's gonna go see elsewhere. If the woman thinks she doesn't have the price, she's gonna go see elsewhere too.
Oh, but there's a caveat to that. With
There's
the
a
woman,
what? Sorry.
a caveat, like there's a thing to that. A woman always, like most women, monkey branch.
What?
Monkey branch.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you see? So they're always looking like hypergamy, right? They're always looking for the better option. So even if she's with the one that she thinks is the price, and no, you made a statement that if like you're not making her see as if she's not seeing you as the price, she could always look for
Yeah.
another option,
Yeah.
right? So it's a woman's nature to like look for a better option. Imagine, look at back in the day, right?
How is it in a woman?
Women look for the better option.
But you feel like the hunters are not looking for other options.
No, man.
Point. Like,
man,
period?
when you look at men, we like simple stuff. We don't ask for much.
We won't lie to you.
Yeah, and
Si tu trouves
So
un gibier, you're good with
yeah,
it.
but for example, okay, you're not looking for let's say you're dating around or you're going to flirt with anything and everything that is walking. Like I feel like sometimes even in friendships, I'm so disappointed in the men's that like in my male friends sometimes, like you really flirted with that or you really had to tap that. Why? She's not even that.
What
like,
was he like in a serious relationship, or he was just just tapping, or what was he doing?
I saw a lot of men that were in a serious relationship where they say she's my wife, I love her, and I'm committed to her. Everything you said, like.
Maybe she's doing something right. If it's committed to her, like. She's
But
doing
see how
something
your
right.
brain went already to, but she's probably doing something for him to cheat. No, nowadays it's like, if you ask most people, it's like nowadays it's like expect to be cheated on, and if you're not cheated on, kudos to you, you found a good one. Male or female. It's just kudos to you. You found a good one that won't cheat.
Listen.
I don't think there should be an excuse for a man to cheat. Like, okay. Oh man.
I heard that. I'm listening.
Yeah, you took it there. See, for cheating, a woman doesn't necessarily have to do something for a man to cheat. Men are visual creatures.
Exactly.
Right.
Why it's easier for them to cheat.
No, it's easier for women compared to men.
But you just said that for us,
Yeah, it's easier because when a woman wants to have sex, she could have sex with anybody that she wants.
yeah, but
Let's say if I want to have
women
sex,
will
I can't.
have like a little bit more to it. Like usually it's more of an emotional cheating
Yeah.
than
It's gonna be
physical cheating.
the access is easy, but
Yeah.
it's harder to for me. It's harder for female to cheat because they
Because of
need-
the
But we
emotions,
still do.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah. The access is easy, but it's harder to do.
I'm not
but
saying we
when
don't.
they do, like,
it's intense.
It's done.
yeah, it's
done.
it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's intense. We
over.
hurt.
But to answer to the old question, my answer will probably surprise you. Like, who's the prize? And I'll say both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll say both because, like we're talking, like usually like the man's hunts, the man's go for the girl, like Shazli. So usually he sees like the woman is the prize. But if you understand that as a man, you got to make yourself valuable, you from the facto became the prize as well. So that's why I'm saying both. I would say like maybe a month ago, like we are the prize, man. Like, what are you talking about? We create the infrastructure and everything.
Yeah.
Like we are, but yeah, at the end of the day, we will chase.
Okay.
With money, status, anything, we will chase.
What do you think?
No, she wants to add something.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
wanted to
comment.
ask you something. Yeah. So, like I was saying, oh my god, I forgot.
You forgot.
Wait, no, it came back.
Yes.
Yeah, like I'm saying is that what are you looking for? This is the thing, because if you're looking for something that you are looking for and not force you to look in for because he's attract you, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna cheat because you don't find something in him or you don't find something in she. And also what I was gonna say, oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro.
No, it's
But yeah, I feel your point where like if you don't see value in that woman or in that man, don't go into a relationship. Don't
Exactly,
waste
because
anyone's time.
You're gonna waste your time and he's gonna waste your time. And
No,
also,
you're right.
and like I'm saying is that
yeah.
don't go with a man because you're attracted to him. Go for a man that is attracted to you too.
Okay.
And I don't know if you understand.
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
do.
saying.
I do. Like it's supposed to like, reciprocate the same thing. Like
Exactly, because honestly, like I know some of my friends, he's gonna show in front of your face that I'm just here for this, but they're gonna act like, oh no,
Oh,
it's
he
not
loves
love.
me. I'm
Because-
delusional.
Exactly, because she forced herself to think that is this. She's trying to manifest, but why are you trying to manifest something that is
I
gonna
can
fuck
change
you up?
him.
they say women like bad boys, but I'm gonna come to that. I think back in the day, women were the prize. Now men are the prize. Back in the day, women were the prize. Back in the day, even in the village, you could clearly see where
I understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the man could even like, have a tournament, fight who's gonna get the woman. Like it was women were valuable. Women are still valued. Women are born with value right from birth. You just come like it's like just show up. When a female child is born, she's taken care of by the father, like by her parent. Let's say the father, right? Once she's of age, she's taken care of, like she's sent off to be with her husband. So the husband takes care of her. And once she's old, her kids take care of her. And if I'm talking about the kids, it's the boys. Like men are tasked in my faith to take care of their mothers. Both parents, like the mother and the father, but the mother more.
Yeah.
It's just something that like it's
Yeah.
in our religion through our holy prophet and all of that. So imagine women are born with value. They are taken care of throughout, like everything, all phases. As a child, as a mother, as a child, as a wife, and as a mother. So you just have to show up. So back in the day, women were the prize. Don't get me wrong, they are the prize, but till now they are not.
We're not
Men-
walking like it per se.
I agree. Like that is also a factor, but now it's more of like the men are the prize. Once you're able to sustain somebody that could like fit a certain lifestyle that you like, or maybe take care of you and all of that, he's the prize. because not a lot of men are out here, making it.
Yeah,
They are responsible.
I get it.
Agreed.
So once you're
Yeah,
able to find a response, there are a lot of like there are a lot of females, like there are a lot of women, but there ain't like a lot of men and like responsible men out there. So once you're
Yeah.
able to catch one, he is the price.
I see what you mean.
You see?
And
what
nowadays,
you
men still trying to build their value,
Yeah.
but women nowadays they don't want to hold theirs. So that's pretty much why you're saying that.
What-
So you're right, brother.
What do you mean exactly when you say?
Oh, can I give an example?
Yeah.
Misogyny.
Example. Look at Cardi B. In her song, she literally said, "I don't cook, I don't clean."
Let me show you.
Give me five.
But she does that
I didn't have
behind
to
closed
say
doors, right?
anything.
Exactly. Look,
she
you
does.
see?
She does behind closed doors.
Yeah, exactly. She does. But when you think about it, she got a daughter, she got a husband. So why would she say that?
And
don't forget,
yeah,
For the
there's
the
a lot
young-
of women that listen to her.
Exactly. Especially young females, and this is a problem because
Yep.
imagine like if your son date this chick, what are you gonna do? Like,
Crazy.
are you gonna be mad or are you gonna be like,
I
"Oh,
would
no,
be
it's okay."
furious.
Exactly. This is the point I'm trying to say. Like it's really
mic,
important. It's
yeah.
really important to be careful of what you're saying or what you're watching or what you're doing or how do you treat your partner and your partner. This is
Yep.
the thing. This is really important.
Yeah.
That's why, like he was saying, like women sadly these days they don't value themselves no more.
But
And like, oh, I'm so sorry.
no,
No,
go ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
And you're making the child
Everything is
How-
easier
how do
with
we s-
two people.
exactly, but not only that, your son, your daughter is missing out something big, and is the
Well, if he's a
father-
good dad, though, like he has.
Exactly.
No, some
yeah,
you're gonna-
some
don't or don't.
exactly, but I know a lot of my friends who had kids with some chicks, and those chicks were mad because, example, like
They're not with them no more.
exactly, but because this is so selfish. The guy only want to see his kids that he made with you, but you're dumbass. And like, oh no, I'm the one who give birth, so that means you cannot see the kids, but you still have to pay my child support. Fuck is talking.
No
fuck is
good.
talking about you, bitch
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
You see, this is a problem.
Do I have to add anything to your question, or is she answered everything that you needed to know?
No, she got it. She's on point.
I
She
think she did answer everything that you wanted to know, right?
yeah
Yeah.
did. She did.
No, I didn't want to know anything.
Yeah, you because I said you said, what do you mean by women don't want to hold their value nowadays?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
did.
she talked about like
wrapped
she
it up.
touched on like it's sad. Do you know that like as a man, I know that kids need two parents in the household, right? But they say hell has no fury than a scorned woman. So imagine, right? Once upon a time you were with somebody, you're good, everything is nice, and relationship, whatever, anything could happen, just like death, right? And now you're normal, but you have kids in between you, and it's sad. Like even in the States, they championing like they pride. You see how women I took care of like even back in the day, our mothers helped our dads, and there were single mothers, or maybe probably true, like she ended up being a widow or whatever. But you don't see them championing that I took care of my kids by myself. They took it as like duty, like something that they have to do, but they don't champion by like when you look at the Western world, it's like people pride themselves in that, and they it's like they want to make a statement. I did it by myself, but you imagine like spending all your life. You could have been doing something with a man or maybe enjoying your life, but you're stuck taking care of a child just to make a statement that I did it on my own. To who? Nobody cares,
That I agree.
and they're bitter, and it's so sad. Lately, I think I've been watching, this paternity cult, and it's sad. There are bomb guys out there, but I'm just saying when I see, do you agree that between a man and a woman, who has patience?
Man
Oh man,
has more patience.
I'm trying to think.
Who has more patience? Like
I'm trying to think from like I honestly every time we ask a question, I try to think from experience. I really try to dig and be like, I'll think about that, and like it's true that men do have more patience with females though. Like I feel like sometimes men to men relationship, they don't have as much patience.
No, because we are men, so we
Yeah, so
just
it's
try to squirt.
a bit
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yes, I would agree to a certain extent because some men have zero patience. But in general, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, because we have patience to the extent that, like, what I've been seeing is, like, when a woman is mad, she prefers everything to crumble. She prefers, like, the wall to come down. And that's what, it goes back to what you said earlier. Like, if you're mad at the dad, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have to see his kid.
Exactly. Yeah,
They use it as leverage.
They do.
And, you know, they keep saying
Don't do
that, like, it's my child, I could take care of the child by myself. But they tend to forget that the child needs both parents. You as an individual, you could say, I could take care of the child, but are you forgetting that the child also has to have like a dad and a mother? Like, he needs both, like, parents
100%.
together. Not necessarily like married, but he needs the dad in his life. Compared to, like, you saying that, oh, I could take care of it by myself. And I have friends whereby they grew up alone without dad, and, like, even in their adult age, they're still like, they feel some type of way. But these are things that, like, mothers didn't know, like, they don't know, right? They don't know that, like, a child mentally needs, like, you know, both parents. But it's more of like, because they're mad, they just want, like, oh, it is what it is.
I think we do, but it's an emotional thing. No, go ahead. That's all I had to say. No, that's honestly all I had to say. I think it's more emotional. Oh yeah, I don't want you to see your kid. And it's more emotional. It's not logical. Yeah. I'm not excusing the behavior at all. It's not acceptable.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, can I be honest?
Oh.
Again?
You've been honest.
Talk your
shit. Okay, so it's not like to be offend anybody or any community or stuff, but also, can I speak about LGBTQ? No, wait.
No, you can.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to be canceled.
Yeah.
No,
Be
I don't
careful
care
what
about
you're
being
saying.
I don't care about being canceled because I got 2 daughters. That's why. Like I'm saying is that why it's important to have the dad side too, because some stuff the woman cannot teach her kids about being a man and stuff, and also the dad side cannot teach the kids how to be a female or whatever. But why is important to have a dad side? Because especially, I'm so sorry, but in black communities,
Yeah.
it's happened often about the baby this, baby that, baby mama and stuff. But the problem is when you think about it.
I think the bigger problem in the black community is that we were a slave, yes, but once we got out of it, it's like when you got free from something. Yeah, you were in a cage for so long, and then they were putting the cage, and you're open, like you can go anywhere in the world. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You know how to hack. That's the issue, and we keep having the same behavior as we just got freed. We do whatever we want, but if we just take a little pause, like, okay, I can do whatever I want now. What could I do with my freedom to be productive? You feel me?
Exactly.
So I'll put the blame still on men. Like, men in relationship, they're not responsible. Like, maybe they decide to have a child, whatever, but they don't want to take like the full responsibility, like, for the child, etc. Like, it's like that.
Are you trying to say, like, like, black people are out of control?
Yeah,
Like how they open you said they open
we're still
cage.
out of control. We're still
Link it to also like bring it back to how as women sometimes if you're angry or you're mad at the baby daddy and you want him out of the life,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, a child needs his father, and for them to be able to grow as good men, because we want more of them.
Yeah.
We want more and more and more of them. So why would you put that? Well, if he's a trashy man, I would get it. But if he's trying to be a good father and he's trying to be a good man, why would you remove that from the equation of your child being?
he might be
growing
a
up to
trash
be
partner, but he might be a great dad.
Yeah,
He might
So-
be he might be a great
exactly. So
That's the facts.
I say it's very important to choose your baby daddy and your baby mama
dad.
wisely.
Wisely, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I agree,
yeah,
100%.
especially-
Because
Big
we're
mama.
making too many kids.
Yeah,
COVID got
man.
us doing something crazy.
Yeah.
I have this serious question, right? Let's say y'all are parents, and you ended up finding out like your child, a girl child, is having sex. What are you gonna do moving forward as you know as a parent, both, you know, all of you, as a father, as a mother, what are you gonna do? Let's just say there's an incident that happened, but I'm gonna come to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you gonna do?
We're going in Nepal with all them one. I'm kidding. Me, the reason why I can't tell, I didn't have no sister. Okay, I had two older brothers. It was very a male dominant household, so I don't know. Like even my cousins, like I'm getting closer to them now, but before I wasn't closer to them. So to be honest, I might react wrong.
That's why your wife will be there.
Yo,
You're
I
trying
might
to
be.
be
Why
politically
you
right.
trying to kill me? But yeah, go ahead.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, you know that you realize that she's
having sex.
actively having sex.
Honestly, I would try to make it as safe as possible because I feel like nowadays it's so like it's there. If you act or say like, oh, don't do it, oh no, or you try to take her into the house and like whatever, she's gonna do it, but just hide it.
Yeah.
So she's gonna do it in an unsafe way. That's for me. That's how I see it. But
So you're gonna do what? Like I think you said you're gonna do what?
I'm gonna like make sure she is smart and safe about it. Like not like running around and be like being a.
Smart and safe,
Like-
meaning like she's still gonna keep having sex, but you're gonna educate her
But
to be like
hopefully-
smart and safe.
Yeah,
about
and
it.
hopefully she'll preserve it and try to not let anyone like not anybody like choose.
That's your teenage daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nowadays, 13 years old have sex.
Listen.
And it's there. It's you can't put her in the closet at school after school. Yes, you're going to pick her up, but she could still get out the window, go see another little boy, and you won't even know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in my room. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna let you finish on that. I'm gonna give you my answer, like because your reality is more,
It's
Yeah, you have to-
real.
You're living it.
It's
you
real.
have two girls. So what are you gonna do if like you realize your girls like teenagers are having
But I
sex?
just wanted to give like my answer. Like I was joking, obviously before, but me, like you said, you're a Muslim. I'm Christian, but the way I will bring my Christian value into that answer is like we value I would say abstinence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Abstinence.
Yeah. We value that, and I will just make her understand what is the real value of preserving yourself.
Will you do that for your son too?
100%.
Okay.
3,000%.
But
Just
what
wanted to know.
what would
Just
be
wanted
your
to
what would be your first reaction when you realize it?
Of course, I will be shocked. I will hope that that's a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
hope first and
Hopefully.
foremost that that's a boyfriend, and I will try to make her understand like what is the value of preserving yourself, because yes, you love him now, but he has some growth to do, and after that growth, is he gonna be the same man, or are you gonna be the same woman? You understand? Like, you don't want to like go and do that with the person that you love at the present moment, but you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So you want that. You don't want to do like that same trial every time. Like, oh, I love him, I'm giving myself. Well, it doesn't work. Well, I love that guy, I'm
Agreed.
giving myself.
Yeah.
Like, just understand what is the value
Yeah.
of preserving yourself.
Wow, interesting. What about you?
Me,
Yeah.
honestly, I will. Hey, okay,
Just go ahead.
okay. So,
Don't hold anything back.
first of all, being an adult, me personally, yo, you willing to, you do whatever you want. But to me, to have sex like that with anybody because he's moving, this is not in my values. What I'm saying is because you know, people gonna think sex is just about a man and a woman, or a woman with a woman, or a man with a man, but it's something big spiritually, no cap. Because
Yeah.
you see, the saddest part in this world is that women forgot that on est divin. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
we're divine.
we are the
Divine.
portail.
Yeah.
You see, like the private part
Yeah.
is a
It's a portal.
exactly, because you're the one who's gonna give birth, and actually, first of all, the man is gonna give her
Do,
this.
do you know? I'm not interrupting. Do you know how I define a woman? I always keep saying women are like houses.
Mhm, exactly.
Don't
Thank you.
don't let anybody come in and out like that. Women are like
Exactly.
houses. You hold a lot.
Or is the
But I
garden.
hate the comparison, but I agree. I understand the.
Or do you prefer?
What?
Do you
Come on
prefer
now.
do you prefer me to go on the tape and be like, women are cars?
No. Say they bank. Like women are banks. Like they're bank accounts. Like you cannot give access to anyone to your bank
you're
account.
like
That's what-
houses.
is it better?
Exactly.
How many money you want that in that bank account? how much? But
No,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, it's good. You're having fun. You see what you said
Yeah.
about like a woman is like a house,
Yeah.
is the same way as a woman is like a garden and the man is the protector. Why is the war going on? He's gonna make sure that your flowers is growing up, your flowers are
Still flourishing, still
Exactly.
giving fruits.
Flourishing, yeah,
Yeah.
and watered and everything.
exactly. But like I'm saying, like I'm always make sure to teach my daughter that if you're willing to have sex, at least have it in my house, not in other people's house, because I don't want something
Oh.
to happen. You know what I mean?
Make it safe for her to
Exactly.
know that with the
Okay,
right
that-
person,
I did. Yeah,
exact
that's
the right place.
Because you know, like us has a woman and you guys has a man, you guys always wanted to explore, right? But
Yeah.
growing up in the strict house and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
you're scared to do some with a some in the houses or be open it.
Yeah.
But I prefer like that my daughter having in my house than other people's houses.
or
when you're not
behind-
there. When you're not there.
I mean, look,
I would prefer.
I will honestly, honest fucking slee.
Go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
I don't want to see it in front of my face or whatever.
But
I don't want to
But-
hear it.
you don't mind hear it.
But
Nope.
exactly. But all I know is that I want to make sure that I'm in the house while you're doing it, because maybe you was at first like you was ready to do it, and then you're not ready, and then the man's like, oh no, I don't care. Like I came here for no reason. No, you're gonna fuck me. You're gonna suck me. You're gonna this and that. And what's gonna happen? You go.
Okay,
you
that-
come by house
I
and you see
understand.
and you see your daughter
crying,
and her is
Yeah, like
bleeding
you're
because it's her
like, yeah.
first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just be open and because
got
you just
chills.
you just got, like she was saying, like us women are protected too.
Yeah.
And how to be a protector is by listening carefully what your daughter has to say, your daughter and stuff.
Yeah.
And as a man, you have no choice, because at the end of the day, the woman with you with, you guys did some when you guys were young and weren't allowed to do it. You know what I mean?
I get it, but me the difference like that would do like like that my parents trying to taught me like actually we didn't have no sex talk at home.
Exactly.
Okay, but like I said, I will make them understand the value of why you
Exactly.
doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like that would be the difference. It's like no, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, but why?
Exactly.
Because
Exactly, yeah.
at a certain age, my body is saying that that's perfectly right to do that.
Yeah.
Like I wake up in the morning, like it's natural, but why should I do that? Like I need to, like they will need to understand. Listen, there's a time and day for that,
Yeah.
and you need to understand that there's more to it than just feeding a animal feeling.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
But I really hope I get to talk to my children before that happens to make them understand that.
Yeah. 100%.
See, it's kind of deeper for me. Like I know I'm a man and I know what men can do. So I'm not gonna take it lightly.
I don't know what you're talking
Go
about,
ahead.
but
Bro,
yeah.
like seriously, when let's say I end up finding out that my daughter's having sex. You know, the reason why I ask this question is I have friends that work in the health sector, and they keep telling me that like he sees mothers bringing their daughters to the hospital. I think they go through a process. I forgot what they do to the kids for them to like. It's like birth control, but they
Abortion?
no abortion. Like I think it's IUD.
IUD.
Yeah, IUD, right?
Oh.
Yeah, just to like so that like they have it, they don't end up getting pregnant. And I think I think
At
it's
that
stupid.
age?
Yeah,
But that's not
like
dangerous, but
white
like
people do that, and I think there are some blacks that do that, but usually
just
it takes white people.
contraceptive in general is just like you take that, you're more prone to have trouble having kids after. So why would you put your
Not to
Can
them.
you elaborate? Because I'm trying to be educated.
Yeah,
What is that?
Yeah, like that is like to protect the kid from getting pregnant.
Is it like a vasectomy, but for women?
Yeah, for women.
No,
for women.
it's not a vasectomy. It's like a T shape. Like I don't know what's the material,
But it prevents
it
the
prevents
girl
it, like-
from getting pregnant.
yeah, and it goes completely inside,
Mm-hmm.
and it stays there for 3 or 5 years,
Uh-huh.
and it's like as if you were taking the pill or other contraceptives. But it's just that it's inside of you. You don't need to think about it. It's just there. You still have chances, just like any other type of contraceptive. But like, yeah, basically.
Yeah, so you see the crazy part about this is I don't think you see a man taking his daughter saying I'm going to take my daughter to the hospital for her to go through this procedure. And mothers do that, right? And I think y'all give like reasonable answers. Like I'm not even gonna like go against it, but I'm just saying like I'm not gonna it's not gonna sit well with me that my daughter is having sex, right? And I'm not gonna take my daughter to the hospital for her to go through that procedure. But if I know,
Wouldn't
if
either.
I know, like knowing like one dude is out there, and because they're teenagers, they don't know better. To her, she thinks she's in love, and I know I know that the boy is just having sex. Once they go out to college or whatever, it's a done deal. Here's the case: he used you. And now, like, imagine, like, they say there are women that control their body. Like, they regardless of, let's say, if this is her first time being exposed to sex, she wouldn't be out here having sex. But there are others, too, that they lose control. It's like you just open the cage and she's out of control. She's just giving it out like that, right? But, yeah, I'm not gonna, I might be very strict. I might end up, threatening her for her to know that, listen,
But you really think like I won't say it's a bad thing because for some it works. Like the dad was super threatening. For some it works, and they just behaved, and now she's still a virgin, till this day at 20 something, which is fine.
Okay, great.
But do you really think that it will work? Because
okay.
like you see what I mean. Like at the end of the day, your child is still a human of its own.
With kids, you have to see raising girls is like a girl child is different compared to a boy. You need to extend extra time, caution when it comes to ladies, because women are not mostly logical like that. They react based on emotions. So a guy can manipulate a woman based on that. And if I say you need to spend extra time to take care of a girl. That's why it's
but
very
why would it be
important.
the responsibility of
The dad? Yeah, a girl needs a father.
But raise your son.
No, I'm gonna come to that. But
Okay.
do you know for a guy, worst case scenario is gonna go get a girl impregnated. But most parents don't care about who the boy is having sex with. Seriously,
Sadly.
even if they know, they'll talk to him. But is the guy is just
So
out
would
here.
you do the same for your son?
No, I will, but I'm not gonna be super strict on him compared to the girl, because with her, any least mistake, she's bringing a pregnancy, which I know the guy is not gonna be interested in her getting pregnant.
Yeah, it's a bigger responsibility
For
for
a
your
woman.
daughter.
So
than for your son.
I don't That's why I keep saying most men be having sex, but it's not like they're having sex to get you pregnant. In as much as they are part of the problem, what do you find disrespectful, right? For because I'm going back to what you said, you prefer if your daughter is having sex, it should be at your house, in the house, not somewhere else. Where do you find disrespectful? If she having sex outside or bringing the boy into your own house?
Man, oh man. In my house.
In your house.
That would be like you can't even put that in a movie. Like, nah. I want that could happen. That could happen. And I'm someone who's really sneaky. So I don't think my kids could be more sneakier than I was. So if they do something, I might find out. But how would I react? Jesus Christ, I might to buy a harder for furniture after that.
Yeah, I agree because like women might take it lightly, but for a man, it's like beyond disrespect. It's more of like you know how like a woman is cheating. Like let's say your partner or your wife is cheating, then she ended up bringing the same dude in your home. That is beyond disrespectful. It's more of like you don't even regard your man like your husband to be something to allow the guy to come, and it's a bragging right for even the guy that you're cheating with.
Facts.
I fucked your wife in your house and all of that. Yeah. So if let's just say if the same thing is happening to your daughter, bro, do you know what the guy that teenage boy will be telling his friends?
Yo,
I fucked him.
But
and it's very disrespectful.
to them, it's not a flex.
To them, it's not a flex.
But
To the teenagers, it's not a flex.
The boys?
Yeah,
I'm a boy.
100%. It's not a flex.
but
I'm a boy. Like
Yeah, but
I
as
once
a
upon a time I
teenager-
used to be. Do you know what teenage boys be up to lately?
I do. I have a little brother.
No, but they when they meet and like most of them have no respect for girls because they're teenagers. Like they don't understand. They just be saying anything anyhow. So they just be saying the nastiest of things about the girl that they like laid with and all of that. It's
Yes,
fun
but
for
it's
them.
not about like
yeah, there's nothing to do with the house though.
it's more like
Like I did that girl
I
that
tapped
way.
that.
Yeah.
she screamed my name, or like I went to her parents' house and then like we went from the back door
Well,
and I was sneaky about
yeah.
it. It's more like, oh my god,
But if they did
they
in your
didn't-
bed though,
didn't caught me.
if they did in your bed, that's something else.
And they can with
In the parents'
females. I
bed?
believe they can. They
In the
can allow that
parents'
to happen.
bed?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they laid.
That's great.
But I heard a story like that.
Yeah, me too.
I heard yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tell you something. I tell you. Oh my god. Look. First of all, like, okay, wait. I'm gonna just say something in my reaction.
Yeah.
When you were saying about like I prefer her to do it at my house. It's I'm gonna be honest. Like, you've been kids. You guys been kids. You know you did something that your parents told you to not do, but you still did it. Be honest.
I'm still a virgin.
Exactly. Eh?
Oh, don't listen to him.
Okay. Anyways, you're gonna pass that.
Carry on.
Carry on. Like I'm saying is like I'm saying because I cannot control this. I know, like for myself, I know I cannot control what my daughter want to do, what my sons want to do. But if something happened that I hear that the guy she fucked with told her friend, oh, I fuck her in her mama house or stuff, I'm gonna make sure me and my daughter, we're gonna come out of school. She's
What?
gonna tell me who is the guy who said that. And then I'm gonna make her fight the guy. And if something happened, I'm gonna fight the parents too. Because I'm sorry,
Hey, she don't play.
I grew up in the hood.
She don't play.
I cannot.
From the
Cap-
train,
That's
she's
very
come on now.
disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which hood?
Because- Huh?
Which hood?
That's it.
Captain. Oh, okay.
But like I'm saying is like, I'm gonna make sure that my daughter is not somebody soft. Like I'm saying, like if you hear this, don't be scared to fight the guy. Maybe the guy don't even know how to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he get beat up by his mom, that mean you too. You can beat this guy up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because don't like has my daughter, has my son. Never let people disrespect us as your parents. Like I'm gonna make sure that nobody disrespect you as
The
my
daughter
daughter.
also,
Exactly what I'm saying, Because me, honestly, when I was in high school, I was always going to fight somebody. But you know what I mean? Because I want like if someone tell me like one time at school someone said get mama. It's like a Haitian.
It's like
Haitian.
basically you're cussing the mother.
Exactly.
Ish.
And when like a guy said that,
Deeper than that.
some people, when they're gonna be like, when people gonna tell them like get mama, they're gonna be laughing. I'm not gonna laugh because you'll be seeing like my mom. Like, you're talking about my mother. Like, you don't talk about my mother though.
Yeah, we don't play with parents.
Exactly.
Like, you don't
But
play
this
with
is where
parents.
I want to say that, trust me, best believe I'm gonna make sure my daughter will never get disrespect by a guy.